Once upon a time, in a bustling village surrounded by sparkling rivers and whispering forests, lived a little girl named Sky. Sky was no ordinary girl. She had a heart as vast as the open skies above, and a sense of adventure that could rival the bravest explorers. Her hair, wild and curly, danced with every step she took, and her wide, curious eyes saw the world in hues of magic and wonder. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the vibrant marketplace, Sky stumbled upon an old, towering building she had never noticed before. Its walls were covered in ivy, and it seemed to hum with a strange, inviting energy. A small wooden sign above the entrance read, "Madame Mirabella's Magical Dressing Room." Intrigued, Sky pushed open the creaky door and stepped inside. The room was unlike anything Sky had ever seen. It was filled with mirrors of all shapes and sizes, each reflecting a different version of the room. There were racks and racks of costumes, from shimmering ball gowns to dusty pirate outfits. The air smelled of lavender and old books, and soft, tinkling music floated through the air. At the center of the room stood Madame Mirabella herself, a tall, graceful woman with twinkling eyes and a knowing smile. "Welcome, Sky," she said, her voice as soothing as a summer breeze. Sky was startled. "How do you know my name?" she asked. "This is a place where the impossible becomes possible," Madame Mirabella replied, her eyes sparkling even brighter. "Would you like to try on a costume?" Sky nodded eagerly. She dashed to the nearest rack and grabbed a shimmering silver dress. As soon as she slipped it on, the room spun around her, and she found herself standing on a sparkling beach with waves gently lapping at her feet. She looked down and realized she was now a mermaid. Her tail shimmered with every color of the rainbow, and she could feel the cool sea breeze on her face. Sky spent the day exploring the underwater world, meeting dancing dolphins and wise old turtles. She discovered hidden treasures and swam through coral reefs that looked like bustling underwater cities. Just as she was beginning to feel at home, a soft chime rang in her ears, and she was back in the dressing room. "That was amazing!" Sky exclaimed, her eyes shining with excitement. "Can I try another one?" Madame Mirabella nodded, still smiling. Sky tried on a pirate costume next, and found herself aboard a grand ship, sailing through the high seas. She battled sea monsters, discovered hidden maps, and even found a chest filled with glittering gold. With each costume she tried on, Sky was whisked away to a new and thrilling adventure. She became an astronaut exploring distant planets, a knight in shining armor defending her castle from dragons, and a butterfly fluttering above a magical meadow. Hours flew by in what felt like mere minutes. Finally, as the sun began to set outside, Sky knew it was time to leave. She returned the last costume to its hanger and walked over to Madame Mirabella. "Thank you for the most wonderful adventures," Sky said, hugging her tightly. "Will I be able to come back?" Madame Mirabella looked deep into Sky's eyes. "You are always welcome here, dear Sky. Keep that sense of wonder and adventure, and the doors of this magical dressing room will always be open to you." Sky stepped out of Madame Mirabella's magical dressing room, feeling like she could conquer the world. She ran back through the marketplace, her heart overflowing with joy and her mind swirling with stories and dreams.